Hello, my name is Jack Cherry, and I'll be auditioning for the part of George in our town. Thank you. Awfully sorry, Mrs. Forrest. Hello, Emily.
Hello.
You made a fine speech in class.
Well, I was really ready to make a speech about the Monroe Doctrine, but at the last minute, Miss Cochran made me talk about the Louisiana Purchase instead. I worked an awful long time on both of them.
Gee, Emily, it's kind of funny. Sometimes from my window up there, I can see your head nights when you're doing your homework in your room.
Why, can you?
Well, you certainly stick to it. I can imagine you sitting there for that long. You must really like school.
Well, I always feel it's something you have to go through.
Yeah.
I don't mind it really, it passes the time.
Yeah. What do you think, Emily? We work out some kind of telegraph from your window to mine, and once in a while you could give me some little hints about the algebra problems. Well, I don't mean answers, of course not. Just little hints.
Oh, I think hints are allowed, so, if you get stuck, George, you whistle to me, and I'll give you some hints.
Well, Emily, you're just naturally bright, I guess.
I figure that it's just the way a person's born.
Yeah. But, well, I want to be a farmer. See, my Uncle Luke tells me that I can come out and work for him, and if I'm really good, I can just naturally have it.
You mean the house and everything?
Yeah. Well, thanks. I better get back out to the baseball field. But thanks for the talk. Goodbye, Mrs. Webb.
Good afternoon, George.
So long, Emily.
So long, George.
Okay, so this is the second side for the Emily and George scenes. Thank you. Emily.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't work at all. Moonlight's so terrible.
Emily, did you get the third problem?
Which?
The third.
Why, yes, George. That's the easiest of them all.
I don't see it. Do you think you could give me a little hint?
I'll tell you one thing. The answer's in yards.
In your yards? How do you mean?
In square yards.
In square yards? Oh.
Yes, George, don't you see?
Yes.
In square yards of wallpaper.
Wallpaper. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, thank you, Emily.
You're welcome. My, isn't the moonlight terrible? And choir practice going on. I think if you hold your breath, you can hear the train all the way to Conacook. Hear it?
What do you know?
Well, I guess I better go back and try to work.
Well, good night, Emily, and thank you.
Good night, George.
So this is the third and final side for the George and Emily scenes. Thank you.
I can't, Louise. I've got to go home. Goodbye. Oh, Ernestine, can you come over tonight and do Latin? Isn't that Cicero the worst thing? Tell your mother you have to. Goodbye, Helen. Goodbye, Fred.
Can I carry your books home for you, Emily?
Why, thank you. It isn't far.
Oh, excuse me for a minute, Emily. Say, Bob, if I'm late for practice, just start anyway, and give Herb some long high ones.
Goodbye, Lizzie.
Goodbye, Lizzie. Say, Emily, I'm awfully excited that you were elected, too.
Thank you.
Why are you so mad at me, Emily?
I'm not mad at you.
Well, you've been acting kind of funny lately.
Well, since you asked me, I might as well say it right out, George. Goodbye, Miss Cochran.
Goodbye, Miss Cochran. What is it?
I don't like the whole change that's come over you in the last year. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but I've got to tell the truth and shame the devil.
Change? What do you mean?
Well, up to a year ago, I used to like you a lot. I used to watch you as you did everything, because we'd been friends so long, and then you began spending all your time at baseball, and you never stopped to speak to anybody anymore. Not even to your family you didn't. And George, it's a fact. You've got awful conceited and stuck up. And all the girls say so. They may not say it to your face, but that's what they say about you behind your back. And it hurts me to hear them say it, but I've got to agree with them a little. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but I can't be sorry I said it.
I mean, I'm glad you said it. I never thought that such a thing was happening to me. But I guess it's hard for a fella not to see faults creep into his character.
I always expect a man to be perfect, and I think he should be.
Well, I don't think any man is perfect.
Well, my father is, and as far as I can see, your father is. There's no reason on earth why you shouldn't be too.
Well, I think it's the other way around. That men aren't naturally good, but girls are.
Well, you might as well know right now that I'm not perfect. It's not as easy for a girl to be perfect as a man, because we girls are more sensitive. Now, I'm sorry I said all that about you. I don't know what made me say it.
But Emily...
Now I can see it's not the truth at all, and I suddenly feel that it isn't important anyway.
Emily! Would you like an ice cream soda or something before you go home?
Well, thank you. I would.